I mean,
You're doing it. Do it, Jay. We're live.
Just make sure you chew with your mouth closed, man.
I eat on the air all the time.
We're doing it live.
Jerus, tell us what you got for dinner there.
I got a very unhealthy Burger King chicken sandwich with cheese, some French fries, and a giant Diet Coke.
So the Diet Coke really makes it work. Now, let me ask you, is it the long chicken sandwich or the round chicken sandwich?
The long one. The original classic.
I've never been a fan of the long chicken sandwich. I've always liked their round chicken sandwiches.
I love it. And then when they come out with that seasonal chicken parm version, that's the shit right there.
So it's the same thing with a bunch of ketchup on it, right?
No, with a bunch of tomato sauce and mozzarella. Come on.
Oh, you know that's ketchup.
Yes.
And it's provolone.
Provolone.
And I doubt it's provolone. They said Provost alone. We're not going to use.
Yeah, they don't splurge.
Do you guys remember the Bullseye barbecue bacon burger from Burger King? That was the bomb. I remember when I was in high school. I love that thing.
Burger King used to have a fish sandwich that was amazing. As far as fast food fish sandwiches.
Wasn't it called the Whaler?
The Whaler.
No, that's my brother. That's my brother-in-law's taste in women.
Oh,
Damn.
Yep. Hey, he'll readily admit it. I bought him a Hartford Whalers jersey for Christmas one year.
Wait, you just insulted your sister.
Really? This is my brother. What now?
Your brother?
This is my wife's. Hang on, I had to think of it.
All right, party people.
That was it's my wife's brother.
Oh,
So there you go. And that has done nothing but get him in trouble over the years. So let's get started. How about that, gents? Welcome to the Party People realm. What's up, party people? Welcome to End of the Realm, episode 81, the Realm of Collectors video podcast. Coming to you live on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. My name is Chris. Joining me tonight, going across the bottom of my Google Hangout screen, coming up first is the Brinkalizer himself, Brian Brink.
what's up, people? Hey, did you go watch the Super Bowl last night? It's good stuff, man.
Oh shit, that was on.
Hey guys, there was a Whaler. It was Burger King's fish sandwich, by the way.
That's kind of gross.
Hashtag just saying.
All right, up next is the mayor of Florida. Oh wait, Jisk isn't with us tonight. He had a flare up of his hepatitis Z that he got from an onion patch in California in the late '90s. So he's a little under the weather. So hope you get to feeling better there, buddy. Make sure you use the creams and the ointments; they will help. Up next is MMC's biggest fan, Jay Ruse.
Hashtag Coulter is I'm not looking at my screen. My bad. Coulter is an overpriced piece of shit.
Oh wait, Coulter is
Coulter is an overpriced shit.
Yes.
So is it
That's
like
what it means.
Is it like Ann Coulter?
That's what I wrote.
Okay. I don't know.
No. MMC Coulter. Come on. Go with it.
All right. Up next is the Wu-Tang's very own Old Dirty Dust Mites.
Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Enter the Realm. And for a couple of pennies a week, you can have your ad here. Oh, there it is.
Couple pennies. What are you trying to double our revenue?
Yes. Yeah, man. We got to make some money, man. We got to ball.
That's right. We gotta buy new Wu-Tang. We gotta get Wu-Wear started again.
I got a bunch in the fucking closet. Don't make me bring it out.
Oh man, I threw my Wu-Wear out a long time ago. All right. Up next is the man who hosts Plastic Fanatics on Saturdays. He's famous for being in an adult film with China. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Waltman, aka X-Pac, is with us.
What's up? I like Six Pack now. But
Okay.
it's all right.
What's
up?
So I have to ask. Last week you were in full regalia. This week you're mild Unabomber style. Are we hiding out? Is that what
I am kind of hiding out. It goes back to that whole candy corn incident last year during Halloween. So yeah, it's coming around with the Valentine's Day coming up. So it's kind of lay low.
So you live in the Pacific Northwest, and you got to be honest. The candy corn incident sounds like it would have been the name of a grunge album.
Sure. I'm not going to go too much into it, but all right.
We're not going to go any further than
Was
that.
there a hamster involved?
There was a furry creature involved.
Okay.
In
Then I
nondescript.
understand.
Was it a domesticated furry creature?
That was totally wild.
Okay.
Feral.
All right. Feral. It was Jane was in the woods and found a pack of feral hamsters that had crossbreeded with wolverines.
At night, a friend called him Victory Bomber.
Got it. There you go.
Wait, isn't that a Takara toy from the? No, it's God Bomber. What if they made a Victory Bomber? Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be
Right.
nice.
All right, that was so much fun. Let's do it one more again. In a little segment I like to call "What'd You Get?" This is where we brag about what we spent money on. So, Brian Brink, you get to go first. What'd you get?
All right, everybody. Well,
Oh, brace
Oh.
yourselves.
yeah, that's right. Strap on in. It's gonna be a long ride.
Did you say strap on?
Ooh, nice.
All right. So I had a pile loot drop last week, and I've got Iron Factory Prime, that Legends figure. And also I got the Second Chance Prime trailer, because with all these primes you gotta have a trailer. And I picked up Figuarts Harley and Figuarts Captain America.
When
And
Captain America throws his mighty.
Can you do that with your Harley again, please?
Is that the movie Captain America? I guess it would be.
You making Harley
Wow.
twerk,
yep.
girl? Shake it, girl.
Hey. I got Make Toys Quantron, which was one of my Black Friday pickups. So that's been sitting there for a while. And I got that Warbatron Build a Grimlock figure, which I'm probably not going to open and just sell at NJCC now, with DX9 coming out with their stuff. I got World of Nintendo Zelda figure, which I thought would scale with Figma Link, and it's not. So, oh well. Womp womp.
NJCC table?
Well, it's all about the perspective, man. Just
They're-
pick one of.
They're coming out with a Zelda in June, but it's
Yeah. Twilight Princess.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I got the SOC Soul of Chogokin Voltron.
Baller.
And I took my
Baller
my first step down another rabbit hole. Maybe we'll see. I got the 2-pack of the animated Batman and Mask of Phantasm person.
So
What do you
are those the better ones that aren't supposed to fall apart?
Yeah, these are the better ones.
Okay.
And I have to say, I like it.
Are you going down that hole now?
I'm little by little. I don't think I'm gonna have the
A little
funds
bit.
this year to do that. But and then lastly,
Anytime you talk about going down a hole, you get my attention.
Gaping asshole.
I got my big spoon showed up.
Wow.
You big spoon.
No wonder why you won't have much
Yeah.
money this year.
That's right. So this was actually a birthday gift with the money people gave me and stuff like that.
So tell our audio listeners exactly what we're looking at.
This is the Toys Alliance MAS-01 Optimus Prime, 18 inches of goodness.
So this is officially licensed, correct?
It is. He's lovely.
Because he doesn't transform.
Because he doesn't transform.
Can you
Yeah.
fit it up your ass?
No. I'm in
Not
the
yet.
weight. The weight loss.
Yeah, it's too
challenge.
loose.
I can't do that anymore. So he's fantastic. So if you're a Prime collector, I recommend picking
That's
him up.
incredible, man. That thing
Yeah,
was
he's just I can't stop messing with it. And he's just gonna be that nice novelty centerpiece. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what's
that
up.
thing that makes people say wow when they walk in the collection room.
You mean that pile of totes in the corner?
That's right.
I gotta tell you, man, that broke my heart just a little bit to see that.
Don't worry, man. In the next probably month and a half, I'll probably get my shit together.
There you go.
Yeah.
Proper style.
You pulled
Hey,
the dust. You pulled
Sunday
the dust and
evening.
blew your fucking DTOF money on Optimus Prime.
That's right.
Yo, Heat said, Brink, if you're a fan of animated series, it's worth going down the rabbit hole. He has the whole line. So if you need someone to talk to, he's the man to hit up.
Yeah, you know, at NJCC, I'm hoping maybe people will be selling them under retail if I can find them.
Not if they're not on our table. Good luck. Got him.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that's my haul, man, and it's great. I'm still working through some of these. Oh, I missed one too. Jaegertron, MMC Jaegertron as well.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah. Oh, is it bad?
Probably.
Which one's Jaegertron?
He is
Lockdown.
the
Lockdown.
lockdown.
The
Yep.
black and green.
I don't know if you say so. Lenny says they're make good products. I'll just believe him because he's Australian. Okay,
It's got to be true.
so I believe it's turn. I believe it's turn for
What?
J. Ruse to watch me have a stroke. J. Ruse, what'd you get?
I honestly can't remember anything other than sneakers at the moment.
Sneakers?
But I got,
Oh,
I got
well,
some sneakers.
Got some sneakers?
That's it. So I guess that doesn't count. So let me give myself oh, Dale, come on, so
Jesus.
there we go.
Fair enough. All right, Dust.
Light week this week. Picked up the black suit Spidey.
Right on.
Got him on eBay for $21 shipped. Who
Hmm.
would have known?
Hmm.
I
That's
think the
not bad.
Stellar still has them. So,
Hmm.
well, you gonna give me $21 shipped?
Well, I mean, I am coming to see you next month, but
I don't want to wait till next month. I waited this long. It's here.
that's cool.
Tater.
That's okay. It's okay. Is that it?
I reckon.
That's
That's it.
That's
That's
the
it,
one?
guys.
All
That's
right.
it. Just the one.
Jamie, it's up to you. You have to save us. Because
Okay.
Brink saved us already. So
I too got the figure arts Harley. I had my loot drop also, so I got the figure arts Harley. I got the Tarn. I think he's okay. Tarn is, but what else did I get? I got some Dino Charge, Megazords, the Raptor, Para, and another Megazord. I got the Mega Hero set. I got the Fans Projects, whatever the hell the booby sources are called, Chimera and Ichara. I don't know what the hell they're.
Booby-saurus.
Eat your heart out.
There you go. And as far as anything else, that's it. I got my early birthday gift from the Jackal Squad. Very much appreciated. The entire set of the SH Figure Arts Turtles. So
Ninja.
that is awesome.
You're welcome.
Enjoy.
And I appreciate that, and thank you guys. And I have a box here that kind of fits in the theme of that, so I'm just going to open it really quickly. So,
Got a live unboxing.
Live unboxing.
77.
and I'm hoping it is what it is, but I've had some issues with this e-tailer before, so we'll see.
Hey, Jim, while you're opening that, who's that helmeted demon? He looks familiar. I just can't remember his name or what he is.
I was taking some pictures. This is Granamir.
Oh,
from
that's
E-Man.
right. That's right.
Just have a question real quick. Who would have made that helmet for him? Who would have made it? I was sitting here looking at that, thinking, who took the time to make a fucking helmet for that dragon? Sorry.
With his horns to come out, yeah. All right. Oh, love it. Smells like smoke.
No, it
Not
no,
good.
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't, but all right. So since I got the turtles back, I got the
Oh, nice.
first Goken, second release of Cerebral or their Krang. So I got that.
Nice. So
Awesome.
what's the you said second release? Is it anything different or is it just a
They
second
fixed-
run of them?
No, they fixed besides the packaging is different, they fixed the joints, I believe, in the hips and in the wrists, I believe. And then they also chromed out the crotch piece or the middle section where Krang is stowed.
Gotcha.
So I think that's all they did. But yeah, it's cool. Finally got 'em. 12 inches of Krang.
Wow. No, that is. Does it come with the Krang in the Krang? I don't know how to describe that.
So Not bad packaging either. Oh, and he does have light up. He does have that light up feature and all that. But I don't know. It's cool.
Now they're making a shredder too, right?
Yeah, that I think it's been delayed a couple times, but it's supposed to drop end of this month.
Figure Arts is also.
Yeah, I want the figure arts. That's cool. But I'll probably end up picking up the Gokin one too, though, because that one's nice. It comes with all their weapons. The helmet can come off, cloth cape.
That's going to be a totally different scale, though, right? It's going to be like 8 inches or 9 inches tall.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. I don't know if he's going to scale with the Turtles or is he going to scale with like the classics, Rocksteady Bebop. So yeah, he might be a little.
I don't think he's going to scale with any of them, to be honest.
yeah.
From what I've seen, I think he's really big. I think he scales with that Krang.
So about 8 inches.
8 to 9 inches, yeah.
Really? Wow.
Damn. It's all about scale.
In
I like
dark.
him big.
Yep.
What's the girth like on it?
Oof. Like a tunnel.
It's like a tunnel. It's good enough for me. So, Chris, what did you get this week?
I only got one thing, and it is the only turn up the yellow suit, Bruce Lee figure arts to go with my black suit Bruce Lee. Cool little figures, a lot of fun to play with. Absolutely ridiculous facial expressions. I can't talk tonight, guys. That I absolutely love. So, anywho, that is me. Simple little pickup this week. So. All right, that is.
Wait, I got a question. I have food in my
yes.
mouth, but I got a question. Does he come with different faces than the first one came with?
Who's your question? Who are you talking to?
Are you talking about the Bruce Lee?
Yeah, the Bruce Lee.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Give me a minute. Let me get into the next segment. And I'll double check for you.
And are they interchangeable? Is the other question.
Well, I can tell you right now. I think they are the exact same. The way his creepy front of his face comes off. Let me see. Let me look at the connectors.
Because that would be really cool if you had now you have 6 faces to choose from than just the original 3.
Well, let's see here. Here's the new face on the old head, and oh, you're kidding me! They didn't make them interchangeable.
Oh.
What? You're kidding. They made them just different enough where they're not interchangeable. Well, that sucks. But I bet you can pop the whole head off and do it. Yep, you can. You can pop the whole head off.
It's okay.
So the face plates aren't interchangeable.
That's
but
something.
The heads are. You need to go by? All right, ladies and gentlemen, hobo herself, KJ Sparkle. Come on, KJ. She doesn't feel good. She's under the weather.
Oboe herself.
She
the whole world is getting sick, man.
Welcome to the club.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? She's just staring at me. What? Just go. Go on. What do you do? Are you really gonna crush? She's gonna
get her a headset and get her on the show. She'll be a new member.
You want to be on the show tonight?
No, I don't feel good. My throat hurts.
Okay, she doesn't feel good. Her throat hurts. Well, she removed our fireplace from our house today by herself while I was working, so she probably inhaled some things she shouldn't have. That's what she said. All right, so we have no news, but we have a bunch of questions from the loyal realm.
Realm.
Shame, I think you have one. We'll take care of that one first.
Okay.
There's no news at all.
I mean, we could talk about
the
we could talk about trailers and stuff, but
how about the X2 X2 Toys Headmaster Jetfire?
So, like I said, there's no news. I hope those are final. Hope those are final colors.
Nobody.
As well.
And their X2 Toys is going ahead with their Teletran 1. They're redoing it
after saying it was canceled.
Yes. So there is the news.
Okay. Thanks, Dust.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's got.
All right. The question here is from Clutch. Bricks on the dollar. It says, "What is so appealing to you about the Masterpiece scale? He says, I'm assuming it is the size in your hand, size on the shelf. That's the size you want the figures to be. They could make the same advanced engineering for smaller figures or larger figures, but would you want MP grade figures at a chug size? Goes on to say he's collecting the Gundam model kits and they come in 3 different scales. So he's just kind of wondering, what is ideal for you? Size, does it really matter for on the shelf? All that. What would you want it to be?
I would say the reason that I like the Masterpiece is, yeah, they're big, and I think that in my mind, for some reason, that's how big they scaled the way I remember them as a kid. Does that make sense? As my memories of them being that big.
Oh, because your hands were smaller.
His hands were never smaller.
My hands were
We're
never
kidding.
small. But
Oh.
no,
He came out that size.
well, and I'll give you a good example. How many of you guys have had Masterpiece scale stuff around people, normies, we'll call them, and they're like, oh, I had this when I was a kid. Like my brother came in my collection room the other day, and he's like, oh, is that the Prime we had when we were kids? I'm like, absolutely not. But I think that's part of the reason why. It's because Chug is. There's nothing wrong with Chug, but size wise, it's just not as big. I think we mentioned once before. Yes, size does matter.
Hey, everybody,
KJ
stop. Asian Kid Matt is just checking in the chat. Just checking in, not checking out the show. Just checking in.
He snuck
Like
away.
checking in, like
He knows his fucking days are numbered. That's what it is.
like he's just here for a moment, or he's checking in like I'm
Just
here for my
checking in.
appointment.
Hi, guys. I do watch the show. Don't kick me out of the group.
I did not come out of the womb the size of a 3rd grader. Dave, thanks.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Wow. What about you guys? What's appealing about Masterpiece to you?
Oh,
Okay,
you go first, Jairus.
okay, I'll go. Masterpiece is exactly what I got into Chug for. So like Chug had that nostalgia, right? Because it was like modern interpretations of your favorite characters. But then when Masterpiece came out, that was like true nostalgia because it was the actual representations of your childhood characters. So that the size is perfect, the aesthetic is perfect. I wouldn't want them to change it. No, perfect. Just keep it the same way it is. And I wouldn't want them in Chug size because I already have Chug.
Now, what I was thinking, like, if they were smaller, wouldn't you think like it would lose a little bit of a luster with detail?
It would lose its shelf presence,
I think so too, and that's what I like about them too. They have a great presence on the shelf.
Like my Chug is just my modern interps. That's what they're there for.
Oh,
I don't.
Interps, nice.
Stylized
Yep.
interpretations of those figures or those characters, to say.
And with Masterpiece, I'm not gonna need every character. I'm not gonna want everything that I got with the Chug line. I want the 3 seasons, and that's it. Because I don't. It looks.
Come on.
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Good chance.
Maybe eventually. Maybe once this is done. But I don't want it to look as crowded as my Chug collection looks. I just want it to look impressive. Like it just, I don't know. That's my feeling. What about you? Who's next? Brink, go.
Well, I was just going to say,
Damn, he just told you what to do.
Wow.
oh no, what I was going to say was,
Brink jumped on and like, yeah, fuck it. Yes, Daddy Tigers, I'll do whatever you say.
the official guys, right? Takara, they set the scale for MP. That's like they just told you, like, this is what it is, and it scales with itself. It doesn't scale with anything else, right? So Brix is talking about picking up Gundam kits. Is he thinking he wants his Gundams to scale with his Transformers collection, perhaps? And maybe that's why he's asking what's the appeal of the current size of the MP scale.
It's
to
that,
me,
but like the Gundams have 3 different grades.
Yeah.
size and all that. So I think maybe that's what he's talking about.
Now, do
Sorry.
the grades determine detail, not just size, as well?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like in the same line of like a Legends and Deluxe, Voyager, Masterpiece scale.
Yeah, because
As you go higher, you get a better quality figure with detail and whatnot.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about Gundams style.
Yeah. I was just saying, for me, I mean, they set the scale to what it is, so that's what I collect. And freaking Toy World's all Rage Against the Machine saying, fuck you, I'm going to make something bigger. You know, I don't know what their problem is. But,
Hey, they're in their own lane, man.
Yeah. So, but I guess if they had made it smaller, then I would collect them smaller. But perhaps maybe they changed that scale so that people would not mix and match their Chug collection with their MPs, right? So they can get people to buy everything that they put out, as opposed to saying Chug is good enough or something.
That didn't stop me. Rumble and Frenzy are in my Chug collection. Masterpiece, Rumble, and Frenzy are in my Chug collection because
They're undersized.
they're fucking tiny as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I still think the Autobot cars are undersized, but I'm crazy. Don't listen to me.
No, we don't want to listen to you, Dust.
Nah, nobody does.
You're just bitter. Anybody else got anything on that?
I was just going to say, you know, with Wei Zhang, you know, they oversized MP10, of course, but now they announced that Ironhide. I mean, is it safe to say they're just going to go through them all?
I hope.
And would you guys rather have a bigger MP collection than what's going on with Takara?
Yeah. I mean, you look at it that way. Do you really want that? I get the fact that Masterpiece, you kind of think of size. It has to be big, and it's the shelf presence, and it just looks so good. And it's like, wow, look at all of those. But on the flip side, we've seen Takara change their size scale, and I'm sure they're due for another kind of switch. I mean, they went consistent supposedly with MP10 and on, but they're still kind of a little bit all over the board. Third parties making up for it in a way. I mean, bigger is better, but I don't know. I mean, I don't want them to be Chug size either, because then what's the difference between that and a Chug? I don't really want that. But it depends on what you collect, though. Some people, their masterpiece, and I look at it, masterpiece as whatever you feel is the definitive of what you want of that character. I don't care about the label masterpiece that Takara calls it, because at times I feel that the Takara line is just a G1 Chug. That's all it is. The masterpiece got articulation just like a Chug, but it looks exactly like the G1 toy, or it has the similarities of the G1 toy with the tune, and that's it. It's not like it's got great engineering to the point that it's mind blowing. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. It's simple, but I don't know, just whatever. That's my 2 cents.
I love how you wrapped that up so squarely.
You know what
Well,
makes
I've
it
been looking
even
at
better? It's the beard and the hair and the glasses. Everything all together, the package.
I don't know. It's just
That's
whatever.
weird.
All right. So, Inner John Addict asked a question, a little history question about the realm here.
Did you answer, Chris? Did you have an opinion on it, or?
Yeah, I answered first.
Okay. I'm eating. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Do you want me to go back and answer it again? Because I don't remember what I said.
Yeah. Why don't you? No. No. Go ahead.
No, yeah. So okay, so Inner John Addict has a question, and those of you that have been with us from the very beginning, thank you for your support through these 81 illustrious episodes. Or if you're just curious, anything, maybe you're just bi-curious, a shout out to the Never Nude himself, the Joker than me. How did the panel start? How did y'all meet? For those who just started watching or are new, once upon a time there was a boy. I think Dust has to start this R.O.C. history lesson out, because this R.O.C. was around long before I was.
Yeah, well, R.O.C. started in the 90s.
Ring?
It was actually called the Ring of Collectors. Myself and Rolling Steel created the group. It was basically a safe haven, a community against scalping and hoarding and just a place where collectors could go and be, find other collectors and help each other out. No different than what we're doing here now in 2016, 2015, same type of deal, but new generations, new people. The day of the message board is over, so we start on IG and with the old Decepticon click days and the whole Instagram community, and it just grew from there. It just it got to the point where we were past the IG stuff, and it was time to make that move, and we decided to bring back the ROC, of course, with the realm. Give it a new twist because ring of collectors wouldn't work nowadays. I think at the time, what was it? The fucking what is that shit? The Ring movies.
The Ring.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. That was it. I can't fucking remember.
Because there's a movie called The Ring as well.
Yeah, The Ring. Yeah, they were big at the time, and we kind of went off on that, and kind of showing the Fellowship of the Ring. And shout out to Dez, who's part of the ROC now. He was our webmaster, and he did all the logo work and stuff like that. He actually created the original ROC logo. I don't know. I kind of lost touch with the PC world. I went offline for a while, and Rolling Steel did his thing, and of course, after 10 years or so, shit fizzes out after a while. But we figured we just bring it back, and it's going strong here. The community got bigger online, and we transferred over to a Facebook group, and I wanted to do this show for a very long time. Before the ROC was even created, I just didn't find the right people who had the right drive and inspiration. Wanted to do it. The idea, what we say, aspiration.
Yeah.
That wanted to go all the way through, and then I found you guys, and we took it to the next level, and we took some chances and rolled those dice, man, and. With the backing of the community, because without the community, we're nothing. Hence the name, Enter the Realm. Enter the Realm. This is the way to get into the realm of collectors and be part of this fantastic community that we've built.
Yeah, all this show is a platform to help people get in our family, really.
Yep. And it's not about.
We're the worst advertisement in the world.
It's not about Facebook groups, and it's not about Instagram. It could be on everywhere. We're everywhere. It's just the meetups were big. When we started meeting at NJCC, and it just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we were doing hangouts maybe 4 or 5 times a week that weren't broadcasted.
Do you remember how awkward those first hangouts were? Oh man, nobody would look at each other, and nobody look at the camera.
Hey, we were all new to it, man. I was new to it, and just to have people come in and after a while, went from talking toys and awkward 45 minutes. Next thing you know, it's 4 or 5 hours long. And we're not talking just about toys. We're talking about everything, and you get to know people, and that's what's so fucking great about this. I've met so many people and so many friends and people. I everybody's family to me. It really means it's unbelievable. I think what we created here, and then just to be able to put out for other people to see what we're doing, and I get this all the time.
Put out.
You know what? I enjoy what you guys do because I don't have anybody like you guys in my area. There's nobody like me. I feel like I'm an alien. I can't talk to anybody about it. My significant other don't care. Who do I talk? I go online. I talk to people online. But we created a platform for people to come together and boom, be a family. And it's just like hanging out in your fucking house, instead of hanging out in your house. I mean, unfortunately, we're all over the place. We can't be right around the corner, and that would be fantastic. But between meetups and doing hangouts, I think this is a perfect outlet, and I think everybody likes what we're doing. I hope so. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely. I got involved in the end of 2014, beginning of 2015 with you guys, and it just kind of ran from there. I know J-Ruz was a NJCC guy, and we had met James through a third party. Not a toy, but I'm saying a third party that's not here right now. and James seemed to really click with us, and he got on the show with us, and then Brink, you're the newest member of the crew here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you wandered into this comedy of nonsense?
Oh, sure. Well, yeah, in 2012, when I started collecting again, I was watching reviews and things like that. And one of my favorite reviewers was T2RX6, because he was actually reviewing figures that I found very, very interesting, like add-on kits and things like that. And also that iGear, like downsized MPO one. And so I would watch him from time to time, and then eventually he plugged SCU one day. So then I started watching them, and then
afterwards. Yeah.
And then what happened is SCU started talking about the Realm of Collectors and the Decepticon Click through their Instagram connections, and then they happened to mention that these Realm of Collector guys were starting another podcast. I'm like, cool, another podcast for me to listen to. Oh shit, it's live. I get to watch it, right? And then I think, I don't remember what year that was, but that I went to that last NJCC that fall after TFCon, talked to Dust, introduced myself, met Jay Ruse and Ace and those guys, and then I would just be hanging out, part of the community, and then one day I happened to turn a piece around on Lavender Wave's arm to hide a toy blemish. And they invited me onto figure banging that week, and then so I was on one of the regular shows, and I told them I want to contribute a little more to this thing of ours because I really, really enjoy what's happening. And then so you kind of
and then we made him haul all the shit to TFCon.
That's just like, hey guys, I got this perfect guy who could take everything for us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him on figure banging, and we let him locked in.
Initiation was haul everything.
Yep. And then so you welcomed me in and initiated me into the
Initiated. We'll
the
leave that
Jackal
alone.
Squad.
Well, I remember back, and this is
You just have to eat a whole deep dish pizza as all.
That's what it is.
this is going back years now. Like me and Jay Ruse, we talked about this at NJCC about doing like a panel show, and I have had that idea. It was supposed to be back with the Decepticon Click Day. It was called the Clickcast.
Yo, I was so funny because I was like, this dude's just talking shit. Fuck that. Like, he's a cool dude, but like, that shit ain't gonna happen. Because I'm thinking like, the shit I was listening to was like legit. I thought it was like so much work and so much effort going
Nope.
into it that
Just kinda-
none of these
gotta
motherfuckers
show
were
up.
gonna fucking put anything into
Well,
it.
that was the thing, and that's why I said we had to find the right. I had to find the right crew, and the right squad to make it work. Because not saying that the guys beforehand they just weren't 100% vested. We had all different schedules. It just wasn't working. Technology issues. Not everybody had a PC. Not everybody was, technologically.
You got
Yeah,
me.
that's a big one. And I only had
Technical.
4 beers so far, so that's even a bad word right now. Maybe if I have another 2, it'll fly off the fucking tongue. But yeah, and then
that's what we're talking about.
And I tried a couple of times, and we had some trials and blah blah blah. And then I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the Hangouts for now, and the Hangouts grew, and just getting more people in there. But I remember we spoke about that NJCC a very long time ago, and you were like, "Yeah, man, if you want to do it, I'm in."
Yep.
So,
Mr. Independent.
yes,
well,
that's what we called you, Mr. Independent, because
there's a long story behind that. I used to see all the I was just in it for my pictures, and I like the community aspect, and then I see all these clicks. Like I felt like they were warring with each other, like the Autobots clicks and Decepticon clicks, and I was like, why can't they just all get along? I don't understand, right? So I was just like neutral because there was other groups on Instagram that I was just trying to like support and get support from. So I felt like if I put a tag on, I would lose some support from other groups. So I was just trying to be like that neutral party. And then the ROC came along, and it was more like a community building a community. You know what I mean?
Next level.
encompassing everything. There's no separation, no segregation. It was just like, hey, we're just you're part of this clique, fine. Welcome to the club. It's just let's just talk. Let's fucking chat. Let's play with toys. Let's jerk off. Let's do whatever, you know.
Whoa, hey,
Whoa, I was
Hey.
I wasn't there for that hangout.
Was that wait? That was the wrong clique I was talking about. But yeah, you know, so it's that type of thing. Like, I just didn't want. I just was neutral the whole time. I didn't want to show any allegiances because I didn't
That's
want
why
to
you're
lose.
Mr. Independent. You
Yep.
were worried about your likes and follows.
No, because I built relationships with other people too.
Yeah.
You know, it was like chatting it up on IG with too many other people.
And I tell you what, man, and even from back in the day, the door is always open with the ROC, man. Always open.
Yeah, speaking of that too, I just want to drop in there Mr. Bobby Skullface as well. He was actually one of the first guys in this online thing that I reached out to, just because I forget what it is. Like I was thinking about, I think it was maybe Generations RTC or something like that. I actually pinged him and asked him a couple questions about like the tabs in the hands or something. And, he responded back, rather quickly. And he's like, don't be a stranger. I'm like, huh. It's like, it's just rather inviting. I mean, so it's, I think that just kind of gave me the courage to engage a little bit more and things like that, because, sometimes it's not so safe out there with a bunch of, jerk bags, but, you find a good group of people, it's,
A jerk bag is what you create after you do the jerk off.
I think it's also called a sock.
Yeah.
It's
Someone's
soccer.
got something on the brain there.
Yeah, but just to again, give props to you guys for building a good community, and just I think in the way we carry it, you kind of keep out some of the riffraff and things like that, and make people feel comfortable talking about toys,
That's it, man.
to strangers. So
same type of people with the same type of everyday problems, but this is our outlet and this is our our zone.
Yeah.
Just come into the zone. There could have been the zone of collectors, ZOC. That wouldn't have worked.
COC.
That wouldn't work. But I think that's why we click so well. With Bobby, the SEU fam, and and creating this whole cool table network and this whole grid and family. It just makes it bigger and better. Why compete with people? Why? It's just why. There's no reason. If you're out there saying, well, those guys, they're a threat to us because we do something similar. Well, it doesn't matter. Just everybody's on the same level here. Different people, different different opinions, different. Why not? Why not do more? Why not? It doesn't doesn't make any sense. The more content out there only gets the community out there. It gets our hobby out there. It touches more people.
Gotta apologize to Russ. I'm sorry. this is a family show. I apologize for my language.
Oh, why?
You're
What did he say?
You said, "Yo, keep it clean. It's a family show."
Oh, if you're watching this with your family, shout out to you and your kids.
Yes.
All right. So we have thank you, Dave, for the Energon Addict for that question. So our homeboy Dan Plastic Crack had asked some good questions, and I asked him if he had any questions, and he wrote me the Great American Novel here. So I'm going to pick a couple from him real quick, and then we'll go back to the Facebook feed. Let me see. Let me find a good one here. Let's see here. Favorite sitcoms as a kid. I think that's a good topic. What was your favorite sitcoms as a kid?
As a kid.
Yeah, what did you enjoy watching, TGIF kind of stuff, or that kind of
Well,
nonsense?
I'm older than you, motherfucker. So I was like watching WKRP in Cincinnati and fucking Happy Days, Laverne Shirley, all that shit.
I enjoyed. I don't know. I guess you want to call Saved by the Bell a sitcom. I always thought that was funny.
Wow.
there's one. It was probably a little later than when I was a kid. It was called Grounded for Life.
Yes.
Good
show.
That was a good show.
Uncle Eddie's a fucking goon monster, man. That guy's fucking
is.
great.
He is.
I was watching it on Netflix a couple of months ago and loving it.
Donald
Dude.
Logue or whatever his name is.
Saved by the Bell. You're right, man. Is that a sitcom? We gotta call that a sitcom.
That was like a
it's
Saturday
got-
morning show, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's got a laugh.
Yeah.
But it's got a laugh track, so it's got to be a sitcom.
Yeah, dude.
So anything with a laugh track is a sitcom. Don't make me load it up, because then we're gonna turn it into the realms of sitcom.
Maybe
fell, in
load
love
it up.
fell in love with Stacy and when they went to the beach season. Man.
Oh,
Stacy.
yeah.
Oh, what's her name?
Yeah, from King of
Malibu
Queens. I think.
Sands. Yeah.
Yep. I was always a Kelly Kapowski fan. And then you can't forget. I'm so excited.
Jesse.
I'm so scared. She was
There's
taking
no
caffeine-
time, never any time.
She's taking caffeine pills. I'm trying to think what else.
See, when I
that
was
I
thinking,
like.
like when you said
What
kid,
about-
I'm thinking like young kid.
Well, right. Okay, so I like Silver Spoons. I always thought that was cool.
Oh wow, silver spoons.
Different
together.
strokes.
Yeah.
Webster.
You know, it's funny. I was flipping the TV today. I work from home today, and I was sitting down eating a sandwich, and I was flipping. I just have broadcast TV, and I don't know if you guys have antenna TV anymore, but if it's digital, like your Fox affiliate, and it has like 4 channels now, and one of them was playing Webster. I'm like, well, this looks horrible.
I don't even
Remember
think
remember the creepy episode?
The what?
The creepy episode when they moved into the new house and there was the rocking chair in the room and Webster got all scared. Oh, I got scared too. I was a
Do
kid.
you remember the episode of Different Strokes where the guy at the
Gordon
bicycle
Jump.
shop- the guy at the bar
Gordon Jump played him. Yep. With
Wasn't
the
it?
ice cream and wrestling with no shirt. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gordon Jump.
Who's Gordon Jump?
He's an actor.
Oh, that's the guy who played him.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's some random ass. You could win at trivia with that one, no doubt.
I'm big on celebrity names like that, especially goonish 80s, 70s.
The goonish.
What about-
80s.
what about like Family Matters?
You gotta love that. All
See,
those-
that was later on.
Yeah,
That was
Perfect
like,
Strangers.
That
Yeah,
was that.
Perfect Strangers, yeah.
Yeah,
My-
I think
I can't even say it. Bartakamus.
Three's
favorite-
Company.
My favorite episode from Perfect Strangers is when I think Larry had a high school reunion and they went to the tanning bed and got like lobster red. And they wore tuxedos for some reason. They thought they needed to wear tuxedos, so they were lobster red with tuxedos on. Anybody? No.
No.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember when he wanted to be a fireman because they would turn on his girlfriend, and he was trying desperately, and they set the damn place on fire. Fire station. Or the root, where they're getting high off of this like beetroot or something. They're doing so much weird stuff.
I don't remember that.
So that was towards the end when they all decided to live together in a freaking house, big ass house.
Mork and Mindy.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course, Mork and Mindy. Nano.
for me it was definitely Alf.
Alf is up
Um,
there. It's on Hulu, man.
Yeah.
Watch Alf on Hulu.
I have to say that although it is somewhat of a cult hit now, I watched it when it came on back in the day, and probably didn't get half the sex jokes.
No,
Golden
it's
Girls.
it's fucking killer now, man.
Golden Girls. Yeah.
Oh, I think you're talking about Alf because there's tons of Alf, Mrs. Alfmonic jokes on there.
No,
man.
I was talking about Golden Girls. That's
Um,
a classic show.
What about the Wonder Years? I don't know if that's
Oh, dude, I love that show.
What?
Years.
Who
I
did
love
not
that
fall
show.
in love with fucking what's her name? Wendy? No,
Winnie Cooper.
Winnie Cooper.
Yep.
Yo, they're
See, I like
dropping
the variety.
they're dropping some old school shit in the chat right now.
Yeah, they are.
Carol Burnett. I like that. I saw that when I was a kid. With
Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Belvedere.
Night
Yeah.
Court.
Charles in Charge.
Charles in Charge. My kids love that show. Now.
What was the one with Tom Hanks and the other dude? They cross-dressed.
Bosom buddies.
That's what it was called.
Bosom
Yeah.
buddies.
That was fucking great.
That was great, man. Good show.
Who's the boss?
They couldn't afford an apartment, so they fucking got a place in like an all
woman's
woman
home? Yep.
woman's home.
That was great.
Didn't you guys watch Blossom?
Yes.
I didn't watch it when it was when it was actually on. I watched it in syndication like later, like when I was in college, and I remember just coming home from like math class and be like, time to get my 6 fix. Let's do it.
Yeah, 6.
Even though she was all snaggletooth and stuff, but whatever.
Giant forehead.
She's got a booty for sure.
Well,
Well, if you get into Blossom, you got to get into, of course, the Fresh Prince and all that kind of stuff.
What was the robot girl?
Small Wonder.
Small Wonder. Yep.
Vicky. Her name was Vicky. See,
Yeah.
I remember all this because my younger sister loved all that shit.
You know what really what would have really happened to
And Punky
to-
Brewster was the other one I was thinking
Oh,
of
my
too.
fucking younger
Nice
sister.
one, James.
D, she loved that shit. Shout out to D. She's getting married in March. I just got the invitation today.
Which sister? The sister that joined the Aroma Collectors Facebook page?
Yes.
The one that Ace let in?
Yes. No, that was my ex-wife.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Ace lets my ex-wife into the R.O.C. Facebook group. Can you believe this shit, people?
Fuck that guy.
You got
Oh,
Juiced
what about
Facebook?
Who's the Boss?
yes, Alyssa
I
Milano.
think James.
Oh yeah.
James said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Who remembers Soap?
I never watched it. I
Or am
remember
I going way
Was that a
too far
Canadian?
back?
That was a
for you guys?
Canadian, wasn't it? Show.
It had Soap. It had early Billy Crystal, and the Benson was the spin-off of that. Oh, that was a great show. Yeah, I'm showing my age.
Taxi.
But geez, I'm not that much older than you, fucking Chris. So
We're just like all over the board.
I
now.
guess it's enough.
Yeah, Taxi.
Yeah, Taxi was great too. That's on Hulu. I was watching that for a while. That really holds up. That's a good show.
Dude, Cheers. Cheers kept me fucking
Oh,
coming
yeah.
back for the next
Yeah.
episode.
I was a
You
big
know?
MASH fan. I loved MASH.
I hated
Loved
MASH.
it. The
Ugh.
comedy on MASH was fucking insane. Really, really good stuff.
You
I
know
can
that,
appreciate that now, but back then I hated it because my dad liked it. I was like, it's an old
Yeah.
folks kind of
Weren't-
show.
weren't there like serious? Isn't it like half serious and half comedy? Like,
Yep.
So KJ Sparkle says she loved MASH, but as a kid, for some reason, was scared of the theme song. Go figure.
Oh man, it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So moving on here. Here's another question from DPC. Why is Dust so anti-football?
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey guys, I'm not a good sport. No,
womp womp. I need my womp
nothing.
womp.
Nothing.
All right. Thanks for joining us
Ba-dum-ching.
tonight. Could have been here. Seriously, why do you hate football?
I don't hate football.
He just doesn't understand it.
I don't mind football.
Just doesn't understand.
Can I
Go from
take-
one end of the field to the other, and then back.
Can I tell you a funny KJ Sparkle story about football?
I hate football and social media.
She
That's what I hate.
once went to a live football game and asked, "Where's the yellow line?" know how far they Shout out to KJ Sparkles. All right, so here's a question. This is from the 86 movie, the 86 Transformers animated movie. How the hell did Wheeljack die?
Yeah, they didn't show how he died.
Well,
No, they didn't. I think it might have been one of those deleted scenes, those storyboards.
Him and
How
Wheel
did-
Charger just showed up somewhere.
And
Or,
here's
excuse
another-
me, Wind Charger. Yeah.
Wheel chart. They merged together and formed
Fusion.
Wheel
That's how they died.
Yeah.
So if Jazz and Bumblebee didn't know that Prime had died, how did they feel running out of Unicron? Some guy that looks like Hot Rod is telling them what to do. Also, how did they feel when they originally got called up for moon base duty? Must have been pissed at the time. And what the hell was Blaster doing on Earth after everyone left? Was he chilling with the 86 mini-bots? That's a lot of questions there, but that's just some unanswered questions that were left from the movie, I'd say.
Left on the cutting room floor.
Jarm said Wheeljack died of dysentery. I don't think he was playing Oregon
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. That's funny. All right, let me go back to the Facebook group. We got a whole bunch of questions in here. Joe H wants to know if we can give advice on how to talk to girls.
Talk about your toys.
There you go. And if they don't like it,
Yeah, tell them about
Talk
the
about your plastic crack.
tell them about the ROC. You're in there.
do you want to?
You want to come see my MPP-10?
You'll be
No,
slided
yeah,
into home in no time.
Ask them if they want to see your 18-inch prime.
There you go.
Ask him if you.
If
Hey, do you want to
know
touch
what
my
I
lights on?
mean. Huh?
Ask her if you
Huh?
want to. If you want, she wants to touch your PP. 10 MPP 10.
I got a mini PP. I broke my mini PP, by the way. My
The V, the Voyager.
I broke the V. Yeah, I broke the.
Wow.
Yeah, all in one fell swoop. I broke the grill for the robot mode and the bumper that covers the matrix. It just snapped all off. But it's still in robot mode. It really doesn't transform.
Your fault or just
Yeah, it was my fault. I was in a hurry trying to transform it. My little boy wanted to transform it, and I heavy-handed it, so
that's unfortunate.
screwed it all up. It was very unfortunate. I was rather frustrated about it. So serious questions here. Let me find the one. I got one from Dom. Shout out to Dom.
He's in the chat.
Do you think the culture has changed in regards to buying third-party figures, and how do you think that it would affect the third-party market and the survival of some companies? For example, in the beginning, we used to purchase the first thing that hit the market. Now collectors are playing the waiting game to see what is the best figure and to save money. What are your thoughts? So I've simplified that by just buying fans toys and official at this point. But I can say that, jumping on, say, how many guys jumped on Make Toys Inferno?
I did.
Because it was the first one out.
That was my last mistake.
You think so? I doubt that.
No.
You're not old enough to not make any more mistakes.
My last collecting mistake. Because look at Trailbreaker. There's 2 out so far. I haven't bought either one. I'm waiting to see what the third one looks like, and then I'll decide.
Me too, Jay. Same thing.
'Cause I think the Bad Cube is still good. I don't like the MMC, but I want to see what the X-Transbots looks like. So I'm taking my time now. I'm making sure I'm making the right decision. That's why Jazz, it was hard to pull a trigger on Jazz. I didn't have them pre-ordered. Woo! No pre-order for J. Ruse.
Oh my God.
Exactly. I didn't have him pre-ordered to the very last week before he came out because I wasn't sure. I liked him, but I pulled the trigger on that one. Took the risk. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's all right, Jane. What do you think?
I'm the same as J. Ruse. I wait now. I used to be like, oh man, that's out. Oh, it looks good. It's good enough for me. Put it on the shelf and it's done. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm going to wait. If it's fans toys, yeah, I'll probably end up picking it up. So I'm a little impulsive there. If it's to masterpiece stuff, if it's MMC, I'll probably end up picking it up regardless. Because they're only doing the certain niche stuff. But yeah, I won't touch the KO stuff, even though sometimes the KO stuff is better. It's different than what it used to be. But yeah, I'll wait around, even if I'm waiting for the official. With Trailbreaker, let's say, it has to be around the corner. So
right. Okay.
Always options, and then you can always. The nice thing about having the options is the people who jump on board right away, they're going to turn around and sell that stuff when something else comes out for a cheaper price. So, do what Jisk is doing. Never pay full price for anything, because you don't have to with all these different options.
Shark Life. Shark Life.
The swindle.
Shark Week. Dust, what about you?
And then I just want to throw one more thing in. Sorry. It's hard when 2 good figures come out. Like Shockwave and Fans Toys, Quakewave. I'm confused as to which one I want to display because now I have 2, I think, pretty good figures.
Now you're in agreement with me about the Masterpiece Shockwave?
Yeah, I like Shockwave.
Yeah,
I
so
like
do
them
I.
a lot.
And that's where I'm having an issue now. So
I have the fans, and I love Fansoy's Quakewave. Like,
same here.
but like I'm not gonna alternate them in display. Like I don't know what to do. I have
Yep.
the official like sitting right here on my desk because I don't have.
Now you have to
any-
break it off and make another shelf.
Or I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't
Yeah.
want. I like both. I don't want to
I know it's tough.
get rid of either one.
Yep.
Yeah, they're both really nice.
Yep.
Yep.
But the Fans Toys, when that first came out, that's still to me like one of the best third party.
Oh, that's the
Figures
definition of
ever.
third party for me. That's
Yeah.
that's like what it's all about right there. If you want to define third party, it's right there in that figure.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Go
What
ahead.
was the
Go ahead,
question?
Dust.
What was the whole question? I'm sorry, I had to use the bathroom.
It was
Something about waiting or something, or just
Well,
not buying everything
asked-
anymore.
Yeah, Dom asked basically. The beginning we used to purchase first thing hit the market. Now we play a waiting game to see what is the best figure and to save money.
Yeah, of course.
Your
And
thoughts around that?
well, I used to be that guy too, man. I had to have everything as it came out. Now, buy it, get it, and then hate it.
Well, you're still doing the last part.
No, I'm not. Just impulse buying. I gotta go back to my roots. I've definitely slimlined what I buy, and I cherry pick, as you say, and wait a little bit more. I have a little bit more patience than I did before. But then again, my collection went a different route. So back when I first got into this, you guys gotta remember, I just started in late 2012, so everything was new to me. So I wanted everything. I was on such a high, and I wanted this, I wanted that, buying chugs and buying this and this. Then I found third party. I gotta have that. I gotta have this. Look at this masterpiece. I bought a big. Oh my god! It was. You know what I mean? It was crazy. And then I was like getting back into the fiction again and buying old trade paperbacks of the old stuff, buying the UK comics on trade paperback, downloading everything, watching this again, getting into that. So it was like, it was a great, and it was a great time because it made me embrace and love this show in fiction again, you know? So now I take my time a little bit more unless Hanny hits me up and says, hey, I got that downbeat. You want it? Yeah, sure. It's jazz. I need a jazz. So, but on that note, you guys know I kind of cherry pick now. But I will take chances. I'm not gonna ever not take chances again. If it's something that I like or something that I want to check out, you know, I'll do it. And like what James said, you know, if I don't like it, well, you know what? I had it for 2 weeks. Take $10, $15 off. I'd take a little loss, throw it in a cafe, and hook somebody up.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing. I mean, you can like if you that downbeat you bought, you know, you hate it. If you wanted to get rid of it, you could sell it for $20 less than you paid for it, and
I'm warming up to it. I'm really warming up to it. You know,
so we need to have a segment called 3 weeks later. The Dust Mites follow.
yeah. I don't know. I'm warming up a little bit about it. I was watching T2RX6's review, and he, you know, showing me, you know, the way to fix that little issue with the tabs there. Watching another different review, you know, I'm not saying it's the greatest thing in the world. It's still to me very overpriced, and there's definitely a lot of issues with that figure. But for what it needs to do as of this point right now, be jazz and sit on a shelf, it's there. It's there.
There you go. So Cobalto, will call him, asks a question. And I don't know if we've answered this before. Do collections outside of action figures? And I'm assuming comics. We won't count comics.
Yeah, I think we covered this once before.
Okay. I think we have as well. Thoughts on this, and this also from him, and this is an interesting topic. Thoughts on mint in box collecting. I buy and sell a lot, and you know, a lot of the time people are very particular about if I'm selling something sealed, what's the box look like? Can you take pictures of the corners? This, that, and the other. And, you know, come on, I'm Crash Box. You really expect it to look like that when you get it? You have unrealistic expectations. That's what I tell my wife all the time about just me in general. But I'm not a mint in box collector. Never have been. Never will be. Now, do I occasionally pick something up extra just to hold on to? Yeah. Maybe trade bait for later. It might be something that, I know is going to increase in value, so I'll just grab an extra one. But I don't buy stuff to keep in the package. I never have, and that's just not my thing. Now, that being said, if I had all the money in the world, would I have a graded, sealed G1 collection? Absolutely. Just to hold on to that memory.
Yeah.
So I can see the appeal to it, but for what I would want, I'm not going to go to Walmart and buy stuff on the shelf right now to keep in the box.
and then get it graded.
And then, listen, there's people who do. There's people who buy, like Titans Return Transformers and box collection. That's just not my thing. If it's your thing, that's great. Listen, it's a cool way to display your figures, but I want to open them and mess with them, right? But I'll elaborate. If I was going to collect something mint in box, it would be graded G1 stuff. If I won the lottery, that's my 2 cents. Who's next? Not all at once. Don't make me call. Don't make me call.
I think we kind of covered something like this back.
I can't tell you what half my boxes look like anymore because they're all in the dumpster.
Wow. See, I'm a box. I know we discussed this. I like a good box.
I only keep boxes for things I think I may want to get rid of, and then some of the other things that I thought I wanted to keep. Right there, what you just said is like, and that's fucked up about how we are with collecting now, because we're always in the back of our mind, I'm buying this and maybe I would want to get rid of it. And that sucks for us as collectors because we have that doubt in our mind that maybe something better will come out, or maybe this will not live up to the expectations that we do have. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I'm the same way. I like the box art. I like all that stuff. I used to tell Hanny all the time, yo, pick me out a fresh one, send it to me. But now it's like, as long as it's not fucking crash boxed up, whatever. It is what it is, I still have the box. I have the box for Carnifex because I'm still unsure about Carnifex.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. See, you're unsure, man, and this is us as collectors nowadays. We're so quick to turn and burn, man.
You know what, James? He's a good figure. I'm not saying he's not. And I know everybody in the chat is probably gonna fucking burn me right now.
Yeah, they are.
He's in a size class of his own.
Doesn't like Carnifex.
You know what I mean?
So, I guess
like the way you are with he's supposed to be huge,
but not. So where would he go in? Where does he fit in? In what collection do you think he fits in, James?
Chug.
Really?
Yeah, he's on my record shelf. Taking on the records.
You think he's twice as big as Ultra Magnus?
Looking at what he was represented in the comic, yeah. He's big.
No, because they had a fight on the Lost Light, and he wasn't.
I think we're kind of like breaking off of what we're trying to do here. Like we were discussing what
boxes. Yeah, no,
a mint sealed collection. And it's not about boxes. We discuss boxes and keeping boxes, and it's just more or less of a.
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
That mint sealed.
That was my fault.
I think the only thing that I really have sealed right now are just my 25th anniversary Cobras that are on the wall, and probably about 16 bins of fucking Power of the Force fucking figures.
No, I honestly wouldn't keep anything in the box. That's what turned me off about buying the Thundercats originally when that first came out, because I was gonna probably buy that just for the value, and I wanted to open them and play with them, but then I thought I would just lose the value of them. So I was so torn in between it that I was like, I'm not doing it at all. So because I don't want boxes of toys. I want to play with my toys.
Let's face it, unless you got something that's old school, that's limited, nothing is gonna be the next, oh my god, this is gonna be $1,000, or this is gonna be. I mean, you may get like a little bit of a rush, like everybody limited quantities of, say, like Quake Wave, and it was going for a certain amount of money, and Hegemon was going for a certain amount of money because there wasn't so many out there. But I think we're surpassed that.
I'm interested in hearing James' opinion here.
All right, there he is.
My collection, I probably have 20% of it's in box still. that I've never opened. Most of it is dupes, like what Dust said. I have probably the complete 25th anniversary GI Joe set still on card because I love the way it looks. That's nostalgia for me, and it's everything about it is like, oh man, it's exactly what it looked like back in the day.
Same with me.
Even to the back. I mean, it's just missing the flag points. That's all it's missing.
It's like where I have it on my wall. It's like art. To me, it's like art. The way I have them on my wall.
I used to have the Power of the Force stuff too. In college, I would have it on my wall in my dorm or in my apartment because it was the thing. It was like Star Wars is coming back out, and I'm like, oh, I want to get these and all that. Now I've opened up most of that stuff, but I still have some of that still on card. I have some Marvel Legends, Marvel 3 3/4 inch, Star Wars, Clone Wars stuff. But going back to like what Chris said, when I buy my G1 stuff now, I try to get them in box. Even though I display them without the box, for some reason I like the artwork and I like having the box, especially if it's a Takara G1, just because you get the foam, you get the nicer artwork and such like that. And I keep all my boxes, obviously, but I don't resell any of my stuff. But if it's older, I'll keep the box, and if I like the artwork, I'll keep it. Sometimes I do what, like, I think Deluxe said, he cuts some of the boxes so you can just keep the artwork. I've done that with some.
Yes, people do that. Yeah,
I do that.
Some of the newer stuff, I do that. But yeah, other than that, I don't care keeping all the new stuff. But I do like the fact that they're collector friendly. But on the flip side, I don't like the fact that you can pose it as reselling, as something that is supposedly mint seal box, and you just tape it yourself, like the Star Wars Black series, even the Thundercats, the Power Rangers, anything that comes in a box now, you can repackage it and make it look like it's never been opened.
Sure. So you could dupe someone.
Yeah.
James, I see you open that Furby back there. You didn't keep that in the box, right?
No, that Gremlins little. No, I kept it. No. I was intrigued. I was in a different place back then. I was like, holy things. Like, wow, this is kind of interesting. But yeah, some stuff I'll open. That's me.
Okay. Anybody else? Is that everybody? Brink, did you get a chance?
I open up everything. It's
and then you put it back in the box and put it in a tote.
Put it in the box.
Hashtag tote life.
That's right.
You know what's funny? That those toys, it's just like Toy Story. They're like, I wonder who he's going to pull out and smell this week. Who's he going to pull out? Who's he going to pull out?
Do you get really high if you open up all the totes at once and just whoosh of just plastic smell?
Absolutely.
Now, is us fucking with you going to make you just say, fuck it, I'm going to get this thing going here?
No. I definitely want to get this thing going. Just to sidetrack a little bit, right? I think it was Anna posted in the group. People were saying, here's how I display. And we saw Chuck, right? He got those shelves from IKEA. I can't remember what the names of them were. I mean, those are interesting. And then
they were pretty cool.
I think Justin C., he does the rails on the wall thing, and he was going to post a little tutorial. He said he got busy last weekend. He said maybe this weekend he's going to show how easy it was to set those up. And after I see that, I think I'm going to make a choice.
And that's why I think I didn't dive into Detolf Life, because I'm still not sure what I really want and how I want to display this shit.
Yeah, I went the rail system too, like Deluxe back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, you could just do anything. You don't have to go straight across. You can make levels and change it up, make symmetrical. You could just.
It works nicely when you want to switch things up and like okay, I need more room for 3 3/4 inch, so I can kind of then punch them up a little bit and get the shelves a little bit closer. But
it just matters on you. I just feel like I love these black shelves, but everything in there, it just seems like it's just enclosed and there's no, just no air. I don't know how to say it. It's it just doesn't seem like it's even with lights. It's just there's no presence. So if I opened it up and had a rail system with just open shelves, and you could just do whatever you want, make it crazy, and you just go, be artistic with it,
You said there was no presence. Every day with Detolfs is a present.
Yeah, but you're jamming shit in there, man.
Nah.
Well, you don't, because you have 25 across. But if I have 3 Detolfs, with my collection, there's gonna be some jamming. We'd be jamming.
Listen, you would need 6.
I want
I would need
with you.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, hey, to each his own, right? That's why we have the ability to move and shake and do different things. So
Well, that's what's great about having this community that can show us how they display their stuff, and we get some ideas.
it can show you how
Brian, what
wrong
room
you
are
are.
you in
It can show you how wrong.
What room and I am?
Yeah, well, I'm just curious. Like one day we'll see like the railing system behind you.
Oh no, it'll be in
I
a
know
different
that the
room.
glory hole is gone and all their pictures are gone. So I'm wondering if that's
He's actually he's sitting on the toilet. That's actually what he does. He does a show on the shitter every week.
That's right. No,
all right. Cool.
no, it'll be a different room, Jane.
Oh, okay. I was curious.
And you know what? Studio Dre said it's bookshelfy dust, and you're right. I don't feel like I'm looking at action figures. I'm looking at books. So.
Are you trying to prove a point there, Jerry?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Jay.
I mean, in case you didn't see Ultramag.
It's also called mass shifting.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes he's not.
True.
Yeah, scale is irrelevant.
It's still a good figure. I wouldn't get rid of it.
No, it is. I never. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a good figure.
So you're saying that the Hasbro Ultra Magnus is too small?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm saying.
Say the masterpiece is just fine.
See, you know what? It's a whole different size scale because I think he scales well with their 6-shot. You know, so if they made a Sky Shadow or Scott, is that his name?
Black Shadow.
Black Shadow. If they made a Black Shadow and they made them the same size, then maybe I'd keep them. You know, as the 3 phase. What phase sixers? Yep, the phase sixers.
But didn't they put Black Shadow in that electric chair of DJD guy in one episode, one comic? So then that means that this. Yeah,
But he was just a torso and a head, though.
Oh, was he? Okay.
Yeah, he had no limbs and everything.
It's been a while since I read that one.
That sounds horrible. All right. Jay Ruse, why don't you take us through your little segment here?
Oh, we're doing that today?
Called Fast Forward with Jay Ruse.
Yes, fast forward, everybody.
Fast forward, prime your pause with Jay Ruse.
Okay. All right. Guys ready? Are you guys ready? This is my picture again. Oh, cute. All right. This is a segment where we share pictures from Instagram using the hashtag Realm of Collectors.
Realm.
Each week I choose 5 pictures, and this week I only chose 5 pictures. From the community and feature them live on the show.
Only 5.
Only 5.
Stop
so it's got
fucking napping and get some.
They got to be good. They got.
Oh wow!
Be good.
So it's not because you were time constrained. It was just not enough good material.
So no. People who post
no. If I pick more than 5, it's because it was really hard to choose. But my goal is to only pick 5. I actually went through this week. I went through all 7 days 3 times. It took me a while. Yep. So this fantastic picture. Now this is my picture, guys. In case you didn't see it, you just go on my Instagram and like it.
Guess who's back?
It's a little low on likes
again.
I don't know why.
Hey, Rue's back.
Slow on likes.
It's a little low.
It's
less than 300.
I like your new graffiti tag. Did you download a new font?
I downloaded a new app that adds text to the picture. So yes.
Look it up. Shout out to Fonto.
I had Font. I think Fonto changed to this app that I'm using right now. I don't know. I can't find Fonto. Anyway, first picture is by Tentacles _ Tentacles with Speak of the Devil. We were just talking about some wreckers. Demolition Crew, Top Spin and Twin Twist with Cup in the background, fucking in like full motion running poses.
This dude could pose a figure, man.
Yeah, this is good. And if you look at the white one, I don't know the difference. I don't know the name.
That's racist.
He's Twin Twist? Okay.
Yeah.
Twin Twist. Oh yeah, Top Spin could fly. Got it. Now I get it. Top Spin and then Twin Twist. Got it.
Oh.
He's running He's running in the air, like he's airborne running, which is really fucking cool. If you could see.
Oh yeah.
I can't get rid of this fucking thing right there, but yes, he's airborne running. So awesome job. Tentacles _ just tentacles _ lots of underscores. All right, next pick is by at Tunda Karaka, and I think this is Black Series.
Nope, this is Figure Arts. He did a whole thing about how cool this Figure Arts figure was.
Yeah, my
So
Black
this is-
Series don't look like that.
If you read the
Looks a little bit too much paint on that sucker.
I don't got time to read. Now you see what I did there. So awesome shot with this Figure Arts.
so bad. That sounds like a pun my 14-year-old would come
It doesn't matter. He's branching out. J. Ruse is becoming himself here.
That's right.
He's flowering.
Flower.
Come on. I'm blossoming.
That's what I meant. Flowering, blossoming.
Yeah. Figure Arts, Scout Trooper with bike. Did the bike come with him, or is the bike Figure
Yes.
Arts too? Okay. Awesome figures. He has a series of pictures of this figure. It's fucking dope.
Question: is this guy a
Yes.
member of Devo?
Timo, whip it.
No, I can never unsee that now.
Sorry.
Next picture. Sorry, Tunda Cracker. You got. He made me fast forward through your picture. Was by Tim McElroy. Yep. Of this Hot Toys Iron Man 2 War Machine Mark 1.
Glad he had it written on the screen there for you.
Yeah, because it's a Hot Toys figure, and I was reading something. This has diecast in it. Like it's
Yep.
a lot of diecast. So this figure's pretty fucking dope, and it has all these lights and fucking sounds and bullshit. It's fucking crazy, and it looks good.
I think the price.
Anybody getting this? Anybody getting this?
We got
Mm,
him. We got him.
No, James, are you getting this?
No, I'm not touching Hot Toys.
I thought you were asking us if we're getting your jokes.
No, I'm not making jokes.
Oh,
So you're not touching Hot Toys? You're
No,
not,
I don't want to go that route because I know if I do,
it's a
grounds for divorce probably.
deep and dark hole,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like Brian's asshole.
Okay. I wouldn't know, but all right.
wow.
Jesus.
Just take it from me.
Just fucking sitting here.
It's like I'm minding my own business. Leave my asshole out of it.
So and Chris, you don't touch the Marvel Hot Toys, right?
No, I have not yet gone down.
You're tempted. You're tempted, aren't
I'm
you?
tempted on a daily basis, but there's so much, man. There's so much.
Like-
I mean, you've got
Like,
it
just
literally-
get one of the Iron Man suits. What are the Iron
Nope.
Man? Those Iron Man suits look fucking dope.
Yeah, but you know, when I get one, then I have 42 of them. I'm not
You don't
trying
need
to do
all
that.
of them. Just get
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I do. Have you met me?
I have.
I have 2 Bruce Lee toys. For
I want to see one at NJCC, so you need to purchase one and bring one up to NJCC.
stick it in your ass.
why don't you just order one and then send it back?
Yeah.
What?
Order one off Amazon and then return it.
I'd never return it. That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah, that's right. You forget.
Yes. It's
Okay.
almost as bad as me trying to resell it.
Sure.
Next picture is by at Star Warsaholic. He also had a series of pictures of a battle scene of Old Man Obi-Wan and Ahsoka battling it out with Darth Maul. And these are all
Oh,
Black
force-
Series.
Foreshadowing.
So pretty fucking dope shot here where with Ahsoka slashing through Maul's double-bladed lightsaber, cutting it in half, giving him 2 single-bladed lightsaber. I think that's a recipe for trouble. And with Old Ben in the background.
That looks great. I like that.
Mhm.
It looks really good. Check out the rest of the pictures to see who actually wins this fight.
I can't wait to see.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Was there a new episode last weekend? Because
Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope, no, there wasn't one. I
Nope.
checked with anticipation over the weekend, and it
Because I was
wasn't.
just about
Yep.
to go run downstairs, be like,
I
"Oh,
think
shit."
it's like I think it was just a break before, and now it's like the real break. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, hello there.
Sucks.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's getting really good.
yeah, because it's really good.
The Dark Saber. Give it
You gotta wait for Ace Flicks to update that shit.
Last pick is by at Fried Fish Halibut.
Wow, is he new?
Yes,
Okay,
I
I don't-
posted
I
before,
don't-
but I didn't select
I
them.
don't ever remember that. name.
I think you've used it before.
Have I? Because
Think
it
so.
does sound familiar. But awesome shot of some pretty interesting figures. James, these are play arts, right?
No,
No,
figure arts.
this is
Figure
Figure
arts?
Arts movie realization line.
You tell him, James. Get up
Star
in that
Wars
ass.
Samurai.
Get up in that ass like a G-string. You tell him.
One of the two
Yeah,
Vaders
deep
they have.
dark ass.
Like a
What?
piece of white cloud. Get up there.
Oh. Okay, so what Chris said, movie realization, samurai, figure arts, Darth Vader, Royal Guard, and Stormtroopers. These figures are always interesting to me. They're not my taste, but I think they're fucking cool. You know?
Yeah.
Man, I almost bought some of these the other day. A super cracked out deal on one of the groups, but I missed it for like $70.
So you would have bought it. You were just too late.
Yeah, I missed it by like it had been up for like an hour, and they sold it in like 30 minutes, maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, they're super nice figures, and there's tons of people that take some really dope photos. I know Jay Energon uses them a good bit in his stuff.
Yeah.
Super
Star
dope
Wars,
figures.
they branched out into Marvel now too.
Yes, I don't care. The Spider-Man does. I don't know. I just can't get into it as much. But
No,
yeah,
I think these.
it'd be interesting to see what else they come up with.
No, I think these are pretty cool. I agree that there is something about them that's intriguing, but I just can't myself personally get into them. But it's not for everybody. Anyway, that's it. Good job, guys, this week. That was 5, right? Did I go through all 5?
You
Yep.
did.
All right. If you want to be selected next week, use the hashtag Realm of Collectors.
Rome.
If I select one of your pictures, it will be featured on our website, www.realmofcollectors.com, on our Facebook page, Realm of Collectors, and
yeah.
our IG at Realm of Collectors. That's it. Thank you guys, and see you next week.
Make sure it's a hashtag realm. of
Yeah.
collect-
Let's clarify.
Yeah, don't tag someone. Don't tag Realm of Collectors in your picture.
Use
the hashtag
hashtag. That's the number symbol. Pound sign. Come on, let's take it back. Okay. Realm of Collectors,
Realm?
all one word. Realm of
Realm?
Collectors.
Realm.
Realm. If you tag at Realm of Collectors, but don't use the hashtag,
You're out of here.
cannot see your pictures because I only go by the hashtag. And like I said earlier, I went through all 7 days. I went through 7 days. I'm only supposed to go through 6 days.
Hashtag Nazi.
All the way from the top of everything that was posted till 5 o'clock today, all the way back till Monday morning. No, Tuesday
Hey
morning.
Jay, is that a digital background?
Is that? No,
What is that?
that's a real
That's a
mountain back
tangible-
there.
Yeah, you're out and about in the
I was in
mountain.
a cave. I was in a cave.
Yeah, I think that's I think that was Aliens 1. You got
No.
that.
Yeah, that's what that is.
That
Or
was
Close
that was-
Encounters of the Third Kind when you're in Richard
Yeah.
Dreyfuss' living room.
Let me show you.
I'm Richard Dreyfuss. Why are we echoing?
Oh wait, where was it?
Be
Oh,
careful what
man.
you show people here.
I think it's here. Yep. See here. Look.
Oh, cave wall.
Cave wall. Oh yeah. Cave wall. I was just looking for cave walls. I downloaded a bunch and I took a bunch of pictures with different cave walls. And I think this is the one I used. Blown up right there. Boom. But yeah, so guys, that's a little hint. You can use your TV as a background. Just go to the internet, Google something that you want as a background, and put it on your TV and take a picture right in front of it.
What's that say? Horse cock aplenty?
You're not supposed to see that. Stop.
So Jay, I know sometimes when you take pictures on monitors, like I guess with the refresh rate, it makes it look funky. I mean, is there a trick to
No. See, yeah, there is a trick. You focus on something very close in the foreground, like the TV is actually like 7 or 8 inches behind the figure.
Okay.
So it would be blurred out anyway. So if it shows up blurry in the background, it's going to show up blurry in the photo anyway, or out of focus.
Yeah, I've done that trick several times myself. I've actually used my monitor and my laptop in the hotel before to get some decent shots, and you can do all sorts of perspective tricks with it too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got an idea for an episode here, guys. Why don't we get a couple of toy photographers on one night? And we can talk tricks and tips and tricks. And this is just me segueing out there to the people that are listening or watching that, if you're interested, hit us up.
Yeah, get somebody to do an edit in Photoshop,
somebody that could do shit live, that would be fantastic. But if we get a couple of guys in there, 2-3 people in here and talk about shit, that would be great. You
want a couple guys in there, don't you?
Oh, easy. We just saw horse cock aplenty. So.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Oh, plenty.
All right. So that's it. I'm done.
Is that like a horno plenty? Maybe? No? Bueller?
Porno plenty.
Oh, wow.
Bueller.
So, we got some more questions here.
Wow, we got more?
Well, we got more. Where'd it go? Let me read this question here, and I have to read it in 2 pieces. This is from our homeboy Brave, because I think his autocorrect got him, and it doesn't make any sense. So
his autocorrect gets him in a lot of trouble. That guy.
Yeah. So, all right. So, do you think that the buy-sell trade groups have affected aftermarket value, or is it? Hang on, I got it. Do you think the buy-sell trade groups have affected aftermarket value, or is it gaining from the growth in accessibility, whereas before stock was limited, not as many third-party companies and so on? So when Perfect Effects made X character, you held on to it because you most likely would never see another run of that figure, especially driving value up. This is especially bad in Marvel Legends. No new collectors with no idea of value, just letting it burn. So basically he's saying, all of us are in at least one, if not 40, buy-sell trade groups on the good old book there. Do you think that the way those groups work is increasing value, decreasing value? What do you think?
Decreasing. Totally.
Dust is all about decreasing that value.
If you're not putting a deal on there, it's not gonna sell, man. You're not gonna sell. If you're just putting a $90 figure and you're putting 85 on it. Cricket. 75, you may get some love. 70, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in it to make some money,
could be a week.
Put it on eBay. Don't because it's not gonna sell. Everybody in those groups wants a good deal.
And God forbid you want a little bit under retail, they're gonna fucking get their pitchforks and torches out.
Or you want to charge them for shipping.
No, yeah.
Right, but I think also too what he said is a lot of that stuff is available in other places still. So the fact is, if it was hard to find, then dropping $5 people wouldn't give you two shits about it.
You're absolutely right, Brian. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to what people are. How long they've been in the game, because I can see somebody that's newer to the hobby coming in and going to say the cafe. Shout out to the cafe, wretched hive of scum and villainy, but
wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
Right, we wouldn't. Somebody coming in new and fans toys, and then paying $180 for some of this stuff that was, it was $200 when it came out or whatever. I could see that happening probably pretty regularly. So, new people coming into the hobby, I think probably give us all a little bit of an opportunity to unload some stuff for maybe more than we normally would have. But the thing you said at eBay there, Jay, you got to remember, if you sell something on eBay, you have to take 14% off of that price.
14%.
Yeah, 10% for eBay, right about 4%.
Which is why the prices are so much higher.
And if the buyer wants to run game on you, it doesn't matter whether you are a legitimate seller and everything's all good. They will most likely side with the fucking buyer, man. And
Yep.
you're fucked.
They will guaranteed.
Yep, absolutely, they will.
So there's a lot of fucking shady motherfuckers out there, man.
But I don't know. Was his question? Did his question also involve decreasing its value because?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Hell yeah.
The prices are going for so.
It goes right across the board. Well,
So does that matter? Like okay, so an example.
JoJo Franklin sold something for $70 2 weeks ago. That's $140.
You bought your
that's
going
to be.
Swoop. You bought your swoop for what, $60, right? And somebody sees that you bought yours for $60. Now, does that make that the expectation that the swoop is like?
Of course,
it should be sold for under $100, even though it's a $200 figure.
Yeah, of course. Somebody posted for that 2 weeks ago. Why aren't you doing that now?
I think, but the churn.
But I'm not that guy.
Jay, you probably know what I mean by the churn rate. The churn. We talk about that with employees. You guys hear that with the churn rate. So the churn rate of these groups is so high because, hell, you post something and if it's a day passes, you got to bump it if you want anybody to see it again.
Yep.
So I understand what you're saying about people, I guess, setting a precedent on price. But if you wait 2 weeks, nobody's going to remember that. They're not going to see that. So I think people can sneak deals in there. If somebody's just trying to burn through something real quick. That I don't think I have to disagree on that. I don't think it really does set a precedent on the price.
Yeah, and sometimes, like you said, Chris, it's like the cantina or whatever. But just go in there with tough skin. If you want a certain amount of money for it, just post it and ignore every other comment for someone that says they're not interested. Right? Just do it. And just keep bumping it, and if it doesn't sell, then drop it or whatever. But
that's why I kind of like groups that just don't allow commenting other than if you're willing to buy or interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say. Yeah,
if somebody pops in there price shaming, they're like, "Hey, we don't do this here," and they delete the comment.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say I don't enjoy.
I know.
In the cafe.
We all do. The popcorn is in the microwave. The bin is ready. We got the butter. It's all good. We're sitting back with the salt and
with Michael Jackson in the movie theater.
3 days later, we're still.
There are people who actually don't know the value of something they had.
Yeah.
I just bought a pair of $1,000 sneakers for like $160.
Are you sure those are right?
Well, I'll find out when I get them tomorrow.
You're gonna get a fucking bracelet in the mail.
Well, I'll easily get my money back from
He's
eBay.
getting a snap bracelet.
Kids Foot Locker.
But you saw
SpongeBob snap bracelet.
I showed you the pics.
You did. You did.
And it could very well be somebody just didn't know the value of something they had. They just wanted to get their retail value back for it.
Were they okay? Let me ask you a couple questions. I know we're straying off the subject here, but this could apply to toys just as well. Are they brand new?
Are they what?
Are they dead stock?
Yeah.
The shoes are dead stock. And how long had they been listed when you bought them?
I didn't check that.
Okay.
It was the user's only, like, his second sale. Like, he only had one positive feedback.
Oh, nice.
You better check for the
Good luck with that.
You better check for the. Well, you know what? I bought some shoes off eBay recently, and I was the guy's first transaction. And he was so polite and kept on saying thank you, and here's the day they'll ship, and here's your tracking number, and he'd send me messages. The reason is now on eBay, your first like 5 or 6 transactions, they don't release your PayPal funds until the package has shown delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you get positive feedback that will also
right. You have exactly. That's right, Jane.
Yeah.
The
So
guys-
I mean, he's only had one positive feedback so far, so I'm not at risk of anything. If there's something wrong with those shoes,
Yeah, you better check for the nubs on that boost when they get to your house. That's
mhm.
all I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
Spot check those
So-
for Fugazi
So
for sure.
if anything, I mean, if they're legit, they're going right back on eBay for
There you go.
4 times as much as I paid, 5 times as
Flip.
much as I paid. Yep.
Flip game strong.
Even though I'm really tempted because I really wanted those shoes.
Hey, just rock them, man. Just rock them. That's
Uh,
all you gotta do.
It's hard when you see that money, that value.
Yep.
But all right, that was kind of related, but
Nope.
anybody else?
It's all,
Anybody
it's all about buying and selling. Hey, at least we're not talking about football cards, Dust. Nothing? Okay.
I could flip my Brady
I'm just
card.
looking at you. For audio listeners, I'm just looking at him, giving the stink eye.
The good old stink eye. This is a cool question, and this is from internet personality Justin L.
Hmm.
If you could start your own third-party company, what is the first thing you would make?
Chain bases, 5.5 feet wide, 6.5 feet tall, $60 a piece. Real simple, real easy, easy money. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
How
Done.
big are these things?
It's big. Big,
Okay.
son. They make them
How much
big.
does it cost to ship them?
Because all these motherfuckers are doing these little fucking 2x2 joints. They ain't making money. Don't matter. We make them big.
So
We
you
go
just-
big. ROC logo in the middle. Done.
So realistically, to fit in say a DTOF, you would want to do 15 by
Fuck a
13 and
We
a
ain't
half by 11.
We're
But
making.
you can make them that big and then make them connectable.
Yeah, no.
So you would try to and we've actually talked about this before.
I know we have.
To make
ROC
it,
chain bases coming soon.
what about you, Brian? And you don't have to stick just to Transformers if you wanted to do something different.
Oh, well, all right. Well, then my first answer though is Transformers related, and basically, I would make a bunch of Inferno faces so I can handsome up all of my MP figures.
So you would just make faces.
That's it. Just MP face replacements. That's it.
Would you make like O faces for everybody? Like,
Yeah.
show me your O face. That could be the name of the company.
Yeah.
Oface.com. And all you sellers.
I'm sure there's one already.
Yeah.
Me and Jisk are going in together on a business that we talked about on a show previously. We're making Target Masters.
Nobody wants to throw away.
Hell, the tournament.
Who the
No,
fuck wants Target Masters?
everybody wants Target Masters. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I just got a text message from somebody. Hey, Dust, you got any Target Masters?
Yeah, see?
Nothing. Sorry, bro. I got nothing.
No,
Target Masters.
yeah, Target Masters,
Okay.
like real good ones, not the same fucking Cyclonus one that everybody fucking has. Like the legit.
How
good
about a
ones.
chain base 17 fucking feet high?
You're
26 wide.
stuck on that fucking chain base.
Mm. $40. Done. ROC logo. Lights.
Whenever and lights. Oh wow. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. 17 feet. That's a lot of material.
Are you gonna? Can you make them DTOF size?
Mm.
I already said that.
Nah, fuck that. We
Oh,
don't
okay.
do detail.
You mean the size of a D?
Let's leave that to the crash box guys.
Yeah, we can do that for sure. Jane, what about you?
For sure.
I would, man. I would like to do, which would sound kind of, it's not a toy base, but I would do.
Ogechi, I'm sorry. Ogechi says 17-foot tall chain base. The ROC's building a wall now.
We're building the wall.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Hey, for
No, that's cool.
$55 an hour. I'll work on it.
I would build a collector-friendly, like DTOF.
Mhm.
Shelves or just display units that can accommodate what you want. Like have different scales, 6 inches now, predominantly the main size scale for like figures now. So have that so you can utilize the space a little better, whatever size you want it to be. It just have it collector friendly. It's designed for collectors by collectors. type
Sure.
of thing. But if I had to go the toy route, I would do an 80s thing. If I had to do a toy thing, I would do 80s properties that don't have any toys, updated toys. that I
So
could, start doing.
would you try to go after the licenses or just say fuck them and do it anyways?
They fuck up the anyways.
Here it is.
That's what I would do. So,
And they would each get a target master and their own chain base.
there you go.
Chain-based Target Masters. Everybody.
That would be the kit. It would come with an 80s toy. Nobody really wanted it, but James was making it anyways. It would come with a 17-foot tall chain base and a target master. But these 80s toys would be 1/1 scale to fit with your 17-foot tall chain base. There'd be a life-size Sky Commander figure.
Oh God. Talk about Sky Commanders. Oh.
Yeah. Was it exhausting, James?
Yeah, well, that was a difficult blast in the past for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't too into it.
I could imagine after you do the research, sometimes you're like, now I gotta talk about
Fuck
this.
it, I gotta talk about this shit now.
that's
I
how I
read
felt.
about it for 3 hours.
Can I just send you the notes and you read about it? I would have to say, what would I do? I don't know. Third-party company. Oh, I would make.
Hot Toys dollhouses.
I would make everything into Breastmasters.
Press Force.
Told you guys,
Best
titties are blazing tonight.
Yeah, I'd make everything into Breast Force.
Today's.
All right, let's do
I
one
would
more.
turn every transform into a female character.
Chris has been on that titty vibe for a while here, man. What's going on with that?
Ain't nothing
Square
new.
ones, rectangle ones, oval ones,
Hey,
Octagons.
octagons.
let's just say I had a life before
Torpedo
you people.
size.
I had a life before you people knew me. Ace wants to know what setting do you prefer?
Titty before?
I said I had a life before you knew me.
Oh, the
Uh,
titties.
Ace wants to know what setting do you guys prefer the crock pot on? Warm, hot, or scalding?
Slow cook, man. Slow cooked, 6 to 12.
Hey, I think I posted a picture the other day about the Wi-Fi enabled crock pot.
Yeah.
I saw that. Wow, you can control it from your phone.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is you could control it from your phone. As long as your crock pot's hooked up to your house's Wi-Fi, you could control it from work or from the
That's
amusement
crazy because sometimes things can only, and I'm a crockpot guy, man. I'm the crockpot king. Some things only need 6 hours, not 10 when you get home after, or 12 hours, my day of a long day of work. But, so you could just pop it on for 6, get home. It's all good. Wow.
Right.
That's awesome.
Sometimes it doesn't feel
Technology.
safe to me. Leaving something cooking while you're not home.
Get out of here, man. It's safe. It's ceramic. It's not doing nothing. There's
It's
no
hot.
flame. It's no flame.
Electricity.
Where are you gonna put it? You gonna put it up in the back of the fucking
Yeah, but-
counter against the fucking loaf of bread?
Your refrigerator's on.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Thank
That's
you.
cold.
I'm more worried about
Oh,
leaving
no,
this uncooked food in there for so many hours before you turn it on. What's that about?
Come on, what's a little salmonella?
Feels
Shout out to
scared.
Jisk. Shout out to Jisk. That's where he is. He left the crock pot sitting for too long.
That's what it was.
Hey man, I'm food safety certified. You're good. Takes about 11 hours for any type of bacteria to grow.
I thought it was like a 4-hour window between like 40 degrees and 120 or something.
11, you're good.
11? All right.
You're good.
The realm of cooking.
Wi-Fi crock pot for you for Christmas.
Wi-Fi crockpots for everyone.
For everyone.
Actually, that's going to be the
TFCon exclusive.
TFCon Rock Pack will actually come in the Wi-Fi crock pot.
Yo, the t-shirt and everything is gonna come inside a crock pot.
Good thing Brian's lugging that shit around.
Yeah, you ready to fuel
Don't
that brick? You gotta.
The rock
Can we put a
Don't-
pallet? Can we put a pallet of those in your truck?
Yeah.
Don't expect to have us ship these. If you have any
Guys, I live a fucking complicated lifestyle. My crock pot life is strong. So
dude, I love some crock pot. My wife
I'm
makes all
gonna
sorts
do
of
a.
good
I'm gonna do a recipe, man. A dust mites crock pot recipe book.
You should do Dust Mites Dump Dinners. Volume 2. All right,
stuff.
so we're gonna let's think about time for one more question. This is from Rudy M. He says,
wait, Michael Tanner
Wow,
he called it the rock pot.
the rock pot. I think we're on to something.
how have we not
great.
come up with that over the years?
What?
Hey,
Shout
instead
out
of
to Michael G.
the chain bases, I'm making third-party plastic crock pots. That's what I'm gonna do.
So if anybody's familiar with the show Arrested Development, you guys watch that? Dust, I can see your crockpot being the next cornballer. Anybody that's seen that show, shout out to Arrested Development. If you haven't watched that, your lives are messed up.
I'm on.
I think all of our lives here are messed up because nobody.
You know,
knows what
I
you're
watched.
talking
I
about.
watched the first 7 episodes, and I just lost interest.
Nah, it gets so much better. Mr. F.
And then I went
It's
right
so
over to 30 Rock, and I'm loving it. I love 30 Rock.
See, I think they're very similar. TBH, the Rock Cockpot. Oh wow. All right, so here's the next question. This is from come on, wake up, phone. From Rudy M. Rudy. He says, "What's up, Rock? I hope you are all well.
Yeah.
Have you had any bad or good movie going? You guys are killing me here.
We got a whole line now. We got the Rock Walk.
Rock walk.
No, we could get Matt to fucking be the poster.
Oh my god.
Hey yo guys, you put the vegetables in and then you just squish it around like this. And next you can do, you got lo mein.
Yeah, got a table right there. Just come up, get your rock walk.
Yo, Jilly Bot, give me the mushrooms.
Hey, shout out to Paul C for watching good television.
Shit.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No, that's fine. You killed me there. You stepped all over me, Dust. I haven't said that in a while.
Stop talking a little.
All right, so this is from Rudy M. He asked if we had any good or bad movie going experience stories, and when you go to the movies, do you buy concessions or bring your own stuff?
I'm an adult, man. I just buy whatever, man. I ain't gonna be that dude. I'm gonna bring a fucking Subway hoagie in.
No, but I will tell you, Dollar General sells that $8 candy for $1.
You know, usually your movie theater is usually braced up against like a mall that has like a dollar store, so
Yeah,
just rock that.
it just really depends on the situation, man. If I'm like in a hurry to go to the movies and I want to get my Raisinets and my popcorn and my Coke.
Hey, what's up?
Nice shirt.
Nice shirt you got there, buddy.
I just saw you in your shirt.
Oh, busted.
Yeah, busted. You know, I'll spend the $28 on that at the theater. But no joke. I think when we went and saw Rogue One, me and Mason went. I got a popcorn, a pack of Raisinets, and a drink. We split a drink, and it was $17.
Wow.
I'm going to the wrong theater, I think.
Over by me, they have like little packages and meal
Yeah, that was one of the deals.
Meal deals. Do we even call it a meal deal? I think like a medium popcorn and medium sodas like $8. Not hateful. Just doing it.
It's if I remember, man. You know, it's
You
like if I remember, I'll stop at $1. Like I work right next to a Dollar Tree, so I can stop there and get shit all the time. But I buy shit from my store and fucking eat it instead of going 2 stores over to the Dollar Tree and buying it for like a third of the price. You know, it's the same shit when I go to the movie theater.
We
Like,
purchase third-party figures that cost hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
popcorn gonna kill us.
But the way you get that money is by saving popcorn.
yeah, and
whatever.
it's true. It's just I just don't remember most of the time, or I'm in a hurry. I'm always in a hurry to get somewhere.
And what the
But
fuck
I'm
do
not
I
in a
care?
hurry to-
I've paid for maybe 3 movies in the past 10 years. So,
But you know, seriously, them prices fucking suck.
and they don't even really pop their own popcorn anymore. It comes bagged, and they throw it in that fucking container, and it's with a heat lamp on it.
Mine still pops popcorn. Let me ask you guys this: have you ever gone and gotten movie popcorn when you're not going to the movies?
Tempted.
Well,
I've thought about doing it, but
Well,
I've never
the
done it.
reason I say that is I used to work in video rental, and obviously, hey, I got 2 bags of popcorn and a soda for $4.99. No, it happened more than once. People say, no, I just go to the theater and get some popcorn. Just thought it was the weirdest thing in the world, but I guess that's where you go to get your popcorn.
It's really
But
not
then-
the easiest place to get to
And
get
then-
the popcorn. You know?
Yeah, and then by the time you get home, it's stale and
Yeah.
maybe there's a
Not
trick.
hot, or at least,
Fucking weirdos.
What about crock pot popcorn?
I was about to say.
Fucking weirdos.
Rock.
Crockpot popcorn.
Hey, we can make rock corn. It could be.
That's it, man. This is it. We got some
Ooh,
ideas.
or we can make
ideas.
pop rocks. Pop rocks?
Rock pop, and then rock pops are soda. Oh, we're on to
Pop.
something here, guys. Dusty,
Pop rocks. Come
you got
on.
you got our grocery connection. We can get us into.
Mhm.
You can get us. I can get us
Yep.
into the auto parts storage areas. Can get us into.
We get some
who's on our way.
gluten-free ROC gluten-free products rocking. We're good. That's
And
where
the-
the money's at, man. Organics and gluten-free. That's where
Yeah,
you can get
gluten
some
free.
money.
It's got to be gluten free for me.
The gross profit on gluten-free and organic products, you guys are out of your mind. You're paying $5.99. That shit costs $1.05.
Doing $5.99 for some bagels.
Keep buying it. Keep buying it.
4
Thank you.
bagels.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Gross profit, son.
Thanks to the realm for all the questions tonight.
It was a fun show tonight.
It was fun. We made something from nothing.
Super fun.
So,
It's super duper fun.
super duper fun, man.
yeah, super fun, super duper fun. So, Brian Brink,
So
did you do your chatly duties?
I did.
There you go.
All right, let's
Lay
run
it
through
on-
this.
Lay it on.
Here we go. We got Cabaltas in there, Jarms, Shelf Warmer, Robert M. Cody dropped in for a little bit. Breezy Fresh, Sunday Heat, Russ, Internet Personality Justin L, KJ Smith, Menasaur 36, Dom was in there. Deluxe, Tommy Barricade stopped in until he had to go back to his fatherly duties. Masterpiece Shippies, what's up, Nick? Asian Kid Matt, Dave the Energon Addict, Aw Jetchy, Chuck, Lord Shadowkeeper, Studio Dre, Lance K, Primacon, Paul C, Anna, Michael G,
Jeez.
Woo, Frank K, Brick Daddy, Todd H, Brave is in there, and the Duke 013, David L, Riddler Circle, Soundwave Will, and Frogman 78. Bringing up.
How about Todd Honeycutt?
Yeah.
I saw that one. That just caught my eye, man. That's a great name. Todd Honeycutt. Wow.
The rock popper.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Without you, there's no us.
And shout out to Paul C again for loving Arrested Development. You guys, he and I are.
I've heard good things, so I'll check it out. One of these
What's
days.
a frozen banana other than really being a frozen banana? Like
It's a thing from They had a frozen banana stand. That was the
Yeah,
family business.
Covered in chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah, you cover in chocolate nuts.
Nuts.
So,
so-
unrelated note today, the mall that I went to as a child until recently, actually, they tore it down today.
There it goes. See you.
Kind of sad.
Done.
peace.
Done.
But they're tearing it down. to
Brick
build-
and mortar is done.
Well, they're
Online
tearing it down.
sales is up.
They're tearing it down to build a mixed what do they call it, mixed use facility. It's gonna have a Top Golf in it, which is, I don't know, some big golf place. It's got video games and stuff. So
Great.
womp womp
Great.
womp. Maybe there'll be a toy store, but I'm not holding my breath.
Shout
Okay,
out- shout out to Amazon and drones taking
That's right.
the retail away from us.
They were advertising that last night on the Super Bowl. So going down the line here, let's tell everybody where you at. Brian Brink.
You can find me holding up Toys R Us with this giant prime gun.
Give me all your Titan returns in a fucking box. Put them in a box. Where's that cup?
Give me those Hello Kitties.
And
Creos, bitch, blind bags. Put them in a box.
also, you can find me on just Good Book as Brian Brink in the Facebook groups and Brinkalizer on Instagram.
All right. Mr. Snorkel Clown himself, J. Ruse.
Hey, it's a Juggalo party.
You can
Where you
find
at?
me at J Ruse on
Juggalo's going down on another
Instagram.
guy.
What?
This is why the circus is going out of business.
This is why I'm
At J Ruse on Instagram and on somewhere on Facebook you can see me posting some pictures that I posted on Instagram already.
Dude, your goggles are fogging up there. You know?
Wish my brother George was here.
Who?
George Bluth?
Oh,
George Michael.
that guy.
All right. Dust, where you at?
Dust Mites on Instagram, Eddie Dust Mites in the group, Xbox Live, Dust Mites, and that's it. Quick, simple, easy. That's my middle name. Easy.
James?
You can find me Instagram, YouTube, Victory Saber 77.
And you can find me under Pinkerton on Instagram and under Christopher Pinkerton on the Good Book, because that's what my mama named me. Crashbox Customs on all your social media that anybody cares about.
Look at this asshole. He's downloading a new movie.
Fucking pirate over here. You know what's funny? You know what's funny is this pack has been on here the whole time we've been doing hangouts, and you're just now fucking around with it.
He just fucking wound. Yep.
All right. Pull a chair up at the cool table, a group of like-minded podcasts and web shows featuring Toy Detox, Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Plastic Fanatics, Figa Bangin', Beer and Bolters 40K, Stasis Lock, and 8 Weeks. Shout out to our Cobra Law Records family. We're gonna get any music this year, Dust?
I don't hit up Nate, man. Nate just went to the fucking hospital. He's got some sort of spider bite. He's turning into Spider-Man, and
Oh
I
snap!
don't know.
Well, man, you know, from great trials and tribulations comes good music. So maybe we'll get some. You got the Spider-Man Thwips samples ready?
Oh, we got the Swift Squad going, man. We got Swift Squad in the house.
All right.
Boom,
Send
boom,
your-
boom. Whip.
Send-
Boom,
send
boom,
your what's in the fucking box shelf life videos to
Enter the Realmcast at gmail.com.
somebody said you sounded so angry. What's in the fucking box?
The
Shelf life videos.
Send them in.
You can find Realm of Collectors on Facebook. We have a group. It's full of cool people that talk about cool stuff. I don't know if it's
Chris, it's a community.
It's a community. I'm sorry. It's a community.
We're
We have
building houses.
a homeowners association. And they're all
Yes.
assholes.
Yes.
So, we also have a like page for this show, Enter the Realm. Please go like that if you have not done that. Our Instagram is at Realm of Collectors. We also have a website, realmofcollectors.com, where you can find great merchandise such as the R.O.C. beanie that you see Mr. Brian Brink and Mr. Victory Saber 77 wearing. Limited quantities available. We will have those, if we have any left by then, available at NJCC. And we have limited sizes left on the Rock Pack, sizes 2X and 3X. And we will ship those internationally. They're also available on the website. And those will also be available at NJCC, which is the New Jersey Collectors Convention, which I believe is on March 12th in Cherry Hill, New Jersey at the Holiday Inn.
Cherry Hill, the infamous Cherry Hill.
Making their very first appearance at the infamous NJCC will be Pinkerton and KJ Sparkles, representing the Crash Box. Please don't call her a hobo to her face.
She better be wearing some pajama pants. She ain't wearing pajama pants. She ain't rocking with us.
J. Ruse, I'm going to tell you right now, my wife can beat you up. I'm just going to leave it at that.
We've also got some other some guys coming from pretty far away as well. Not as far away as you, Chris, but
yeah, that's it's going to be a hell of a good time. I'm really looking forward.
J. Ruse, you turned it off, man. I put it on.
My bad. Hold on.
No, it's all good.
if you're into sneakers like me and Ja Rizzo over here, you can join us at the Realm of Sneaker Nerds. We
He looks
talk
like a
about
dreadnought from
sneakers and other nonsense. So we'll have an unbroadcasted hangout shortly thereafter. Hit up Mr. Dust Mites if you're down,
I guess.
And tomorrow night we'll have a hangout, broadcasted action, and a slew of other shows available throughout the week. We have a whole package here for you of entertainment on the Cool Table Network and at the Realm of Collectors. So
Yeah, you don't need cable. You don't need cable.
right.
You just have fucking a Wi-Fi internet connection, and you're all good.
that's right. Get a
And
YouTube.
an Amazon Fire Stick.
And we got
Get YouTubes and the Podbeans, and you're good to go. Hey,
Yep.
check us out on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review because that's what all the cool kids are doing.
yo. Someone said Jay looks like Savage Dragon. Shell form. Dragon.
He does.
right. Keep it rolling.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. Catch you next time on the flip side, 2 and 2. Remember that, guys?
No.
Chuck Woolery,
Chuck Woolery.
2 and 2. Team
Was
2
it?
and 2.
Was it tic-tac-toe?
TikTok on the clock, and the party don't stop. Anybody? Kesha? No? Dollar sign?
Nobody.
She took the dollar sign away. Just regular
Yo,
Kesha.
hit me up for that link.